Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome if you're new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Now let's get right into this video. So Modelones sent me my monthly PR package and I will be showing these acrylics that they sent me. And here I'm just taking everything out of the box. So first thing I received are these paper forms, and I recently just used these in my previous video. It was so much fun to use these, and I will be using these again using acrylic. Next we have some acrylic liquid monomer, and this is a 120 milliliter bottle, and this monomer is slow setting, so I feel like if you are a beginner you do get plenty of time to work with this. So I like that about the acrylic. So I'm just going to swatch these colors, and I'm also going to show you guys an up close of these. So I went ahead and put some of the monomer inside my damping dish, and I'm just going to be showing you guys the acrylics. So the first color we hear is like a gold glitterish color, and these are 2-in-1, so you can use these as acrylic and you can use it as dipping powder, but I like to use these as acrylic more. I'm not really a big fan of dip powder. But this first color is number 20, and this is just like a gold glittery shimmery color, and I love this so much. So the next color is number 16, and this is also a glittery color. It's more of like a whitish kind of glitter. It's just like a plain glitter basically, and it's super cute as well. This next color is number 24, and this is another glitter color, but this one has more of like bigger like silver glitters in it, and I absolutely love this one so much. Like, it was just so shiny. I just don't have the words. Like, it was just so pretty. Next color is number 13, and this is a beautiful pink color. It kind of reminds me of like a bubblegum pink, so I feel like this would be very nice to add to your collection for like everyday wear. Like, it's just the perfect pink, and I absolutely love this one. The last color is number 15, and this is a black acrylic. I believe this is my first black acrylic, so I'm super excited to be adding a black acrylic to my collection. And it was just so like jet black. So now that you have seen all of the close-ups of all of the colors, I'm going to be swatching these on a paper towel. And the monomer is kind of strong compared to the ones that I've used. I usually use the not polished low odor monomer, and compared to that one, it's a little bit stronger. So for the rest of the video, once I was doing my nails, I did switch out to my not polished monomer just because I didn't like the strong smell. And one thing I do like about these powders that these are universal powders, which means you can use any brand of monomer with them and they still work good. I'm pretty sure like you would kind of have to figure out a different powder to liquid ratio, but these powders do work with any other brand of acrylic monomer. So I really do like that about these colors. So these are all the swatches side by side. I do like these colors. Comment your favorite color below, and don't forget that you can save 10% on the Modelones website using my discount code, which is KEY10. So before I start my application, I'm going to be using this regular star transfer foil glue that you get from Amazon. I'm going to be using this as a peel off base thanks to Tia Bella Beauty. I seen this on her channel. I tried it in my previous video and I enjoyed doing it. It really works really good. So I'm going to be doing it again for this video, and I'm not prepping my nails with the proper prep because I don't plan on keeping these nails on long, because I have plenty videos to do, and like it was just cause my nails damage if I try to like, you know, keep filing them down and stuff. So I'm just going to use this so I can pop these off easily. I'm going to allow this to dry for about 1:30 seconds to 2 minutes, and then go in with the base coat and cure for 30 seconds. Once I have that cured, I'm going to go in with my nail tips. So these are the nail tips that I have been using recently, and these are from Infilila. I will link these down below. These are super C-curve, and if you like C-curve nail tips, these are perfect for you, and plus they are very affordable, so I will link them down below like I said. So I'm just going to be sizing out all of my nail tips, and then once I got them sized, I'm just going to be applying them. To apply these nail tips, I'm going to be using the KDS nail glue. This is my all-time favorite nail glue because it just sticks like instantly. And I applied base coat to my nails, and even though I applied the base coat to my nails and then like actually prep my nails, they still stick so good. So once I had all of these nails on, I'm just going to be clipping them down. So I'm going to be doing some stiletto nails, and here is just how I get the nails to be stiletto. So I'm taking my straight edge nail clippers, and basically I'm just kind of clipping off the excess nails, like starting from the tip or either like the side, like either way is fine, but you just want to go ahead and just clip it down and basically make the shape of a stiletto nail. And it doesn't have to be perfect because you can go and do any cleaning up with the nail file. So that's just what I'm doing. Basically I'm just trying to get these nails as like pointy as can be, and then I'm just going to clean them up with the nail file. So this is how it is once I was finished clipping it. So now I'm just going to take my hand file and further clean that up and like just kind of make it straighter. So to get the perfect stiletto nail for me, what I do is basically I just kind of add more pressure towards the tip of the nail. I still hold it at a 90-degree angle, like straight up, once I file the underside of the nail. But once I do like file the sides of the actual nail tip, I add more pressure towards the tip of the nail so that it gets narrow faster. So once I do that, I'm just going to continue that on all of the nails. I'm not going to show all of them, but once I finish doing all of the nails, this is how they look. And honestly, they look pretty decent. So I'm just going to go ahead and remove the dust from filing these nails. And once I do that, I'm just going to add some base coat. So I wanted to add another layer of protection. So I'm just going to be focusing that base coat right on my nails and like a little bit down where the natural nail is glued. And then of course, once I get all of those on, I'm going to cure the nail light for about 30 seconds. So at first I was going to use the black and the silver glitter, and I was going to do some cute little French tip nails. I decided to put the black at the nail bed color as my smile line, and then I was going to use the silver glitter as like the actual tip of the nail. The way I was picturing it in my head was going to be so pretty, but once I started using the black, I just realized it was like very soft. And plus I had my air on, so it was cold in my room, and room temperature has a lot to do with the setting of the monomers. So I ended up wiping that off, and actually since it wasn't drying as quick as it should, I didn't really have a hard time taking that off. So I just went ahead and removed that since it was still soft, and now I'm just buffing off as much as I can because I also did my pinky finger as well. I went ahead and buffed as much as I can off, and then I'm just pulling out that pink color, and I'm just going to be starting my nail set. So officially these are the colors I'm going to be using. I'm pretty sure you see it in the thumbnail. So I went ahead and like just switched up the whole design. So I wanted to do like some glitter ombre nails, and I wanted the glitter to be on top and also at the bottom. So I'm starting with the pink near the cuticle area, and I'm just basically putting a bead down and just dragging it halfway down the nail because I need that full coverage to be at least halfway. So once I get it past the halfway mark, I'm good because the other color is going to be on top of it. I wanted to show you guys this little trick that I've been seeing people do on their channel. So once you pick up the acrylic bead, you just start tapping on the brush so that the powder and monomer can mix, and you see how it just becomes so buttery. That's what you want to wait for when doing acrylic. You never want to set the bead down and start rushing this, because you have to give the powders time to set up. Once you go in with the bead, you never want to start dragging it down. Just wait a couple of seconds before it's set up, because if you do immediately start to drag it down, you will start to remove all of the product from the nail, and you would just have to keep going in with the bead after bead, and you'll never build up the nail. And that's just what I learned, because at first I used to just go in and start dragging down the bead, and I was wondering why I could never get that perfect smooth application, and also why I had to keep going in with so many beads when other people just do 2 or 3 or even 4 at the minimum. So yeah, that's just what I learned over the time doing acrylics, and it really helps. So if you are a beginner and you're struggling with the acrylic beads, I feel like that could work for you. Or if you just want to set the bead down and just kind of wait a few seconds on the nail, that will help as well. So I'm finishing up on my pinky finger, and then I'm going to be doing the same exact thing on my thumb, and then I will go in and do a full cover pink nail on my ring finger, because I wanted to have a full pink nail. So I'm just going to be finishing up this part, and then I will come back when I need to explain the next step. So I'm just finishing up my cuticle bead on my ring finger, and honestly my application is getting so much better. I'm really loving how this is looking. So moving on to my glitters. For my glitters, I noticed that when you have like big chunks of glitter, you do want to shake up the powder so that everything is evenly distributed, so that once you go in, you don't have some beads where it's a lot of glitter and then some without. So yeah, I feel like you can do that to evenly mix the glitters. So I'm just putting that at the tip of the ones I put the pink on, and I'm going to be gradually fading that up towards the pink because I wanted to do an ombre. So yeah, I'm just going to do that, making sure that I keep these side walls like very straight so that I don't have to do much filing once I'm finished. And I'm really loving this silver glitter color, but for this bead I did fade it up too much into the pink. So what I did to fix this, basically I just got my brush really wet, and then I just wiped it off before it could dry, and then I'm just going to brush those back up, but not as much as I just took off. So I'm just going to be repeating that over the pinky nail and also the thumb, and then I'm also going to be doing my pointer finger as solid glitter nail, just like I did my ring finger with the pink. So I'm just going to be finishing up this process, and then I will get onto the encapsulation. So now that I'm finishing up my glitter nails, I'm going to be encapsulating this. At first I wasn't going to show this at all, but I did decide to add one of the nails in. So the clear I'm using is from Mia Secret, and you can get this from Amazon. I feel like so many people use the Mia Secret clear from Amazon, and also their monomer. I heard the monomer is pretty strong though, which is why I never really tried to order it, because I don't like the smell. I'm just going to stick to my not polish, but all I'm doing is basically I'm just going to be capping the nails, so once I go to file I don't remove any of the design. But for my ring finger, I don't have a design, I just have like a solid pink color, and it's not glitter, so I didn't really need to encapsulate. But I will be doing that because I didn't build up that nail using the actual colors. So, and that nail is pretty thin, and it also needs an apex, so I'm just going to be doing that with the clear. So once I was done encapsulating, I'm not going to show all of them like I mentioned. This is how the nails look, and like the application is pretty good. So now it's time to file these nails. I'm using my favorite 88 grit nail file from Pana, and I'm just going to be reshaping these nails. And the way I like to reshape, I start by going underneath the nail just to get that part straight, and then I go along the sides filing at a 90-degree angle, and then I also add pressure towards the tip so that I can get that perfect point. So as I mentioned in my last video, I did review this nail drill. It's a company in China. They asked if I would review it. I said yes, and I did an unboxing, and I said I would use it on like acrylic nails because I used it on polygel nails. And before I get too far, I just wanted to mention like the part where I just pushed in my drill bit. I really didn't like that part because my last drill had like an unlock and lock button, so where like I just put it in and lock it. And I like the fact that I can like adjust the length of the drill bit, especially for like when I'm doing long nails. I don't want like the tip of the actual nail drill to be in my way. I'm not sure if I'm making sense to a lot of you, but I didn't really like the fact that this nail drill didn't have that. But for the speed, I did mention the speed in my last video. I don't know what speed it was on because it doesn't have numbers to tell me. It just has like a knob from low to high. But I did use a higher speed in this drill. It works pretty good. It goes at a very high speed, although you don't want to crank it up too high because you can damage your nails or cut yourself. But yeah, I did enjoy this nail drill. I feel like I'm going to be using this from now on. But yeah, for my nails, I'm just going around the cuticles, getting the surface of the nails, making sure that the cuticle area is flush with the natural nail because I didn't want any lifting. And then also I'm just going along the sides of the nails, trying to get that point, and also the surface if I haven't mentioned it. And yeah, I'm just going to be doing that. Oh yeah, and also I'm going to be getting underneath the nail because I did have a lot of acrylic like going underneath the nail, since I did have to like keep wiping the sides, narrowing it because I'm doing stiletto. Some of the acrylic went underneath and like it just dried there, so I'm going to be getting that as well. And I will also link this nail drill down below in my description box just in case you guys are interested. I do have a discount code that you can use to save some money off. I'm not going to show too much of the filing, but once I was done, this is how the nails are looking. In each video, I just tell myself that I'm getting so much better. Like, it just looks so good, and I'm so proud that I keep sticking to like my tips and tricks. I just take my time and file the nails. I'm absolutely loving this so far. So now it's time to get into the design. So I went ahead and washed my hands to further remove any of that dust. And now I'm just taking the makartt nail rhinestone glue, and I'm just mapping out where I want my rhinestones to be. And as you can see, I'm doing like the little swirly S design, like the rhinestone design. I feel like those are really cute. And these rhinestones are from the Your Nail Lab monthly subscription box that makartt has sent me. And I'm using the clear rhinestones instead of the AB crystals because the clear ones, they just match so much better with the silver acrylic that I use. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish adding these rhinestones to my nails. Once I get them all straight, I'm going to cure in the nail light for 30 seconds and then move on to the next decoration. And this is how those rhinestones look. I really like this. This is super pretty, so I'm just going to cure, and this is how the nails are looking. So for the next thing I wanted to add, I got these nail jewelry dangly pieces from Amazon. I've been seeing people use these, especially Jenny Nails. She used like nail charms and like the little dangly accessories. So I'm just going to show you guys everything that came in it. The dangly nail charm drill, basically it just shows you how to use this. And I will make sure that I link this down below just in case you guys are interested in purchasing this for yourself. But what I'm doing is I'm just screwing that off to reveal the little nail drill. Then I'm screwing that cap onto the other side for extra support. And then you just want to map out where you want the holes to go. And then you just start drilling a hole in the nail. But here is a closer look of the little dangly nail pieces. And these are just so pretty. I had to get them. I will be getting like other designs soon. I know AliExpress have a lot, like super cheap, so I will be going on there. I just picked out this little pink piece because that's the piece I'm going to be using, and I'm just going to be drilling in a hole. You just want to turn the nail drill until like the hole is made, and also you want to go underneath the bottom so that to make sure that the hole is big enough for the little dangly charm. With adding these dangly pieces, they advise you to use pliers, but I didn't have any pliers, so I did manage to get like the little hoop piece open, and then I got it through the little hole in the nail, and then I actually used some tweezers that were nearby to close them up. And then that's just how the nail piece is looking. So super cute. It's my first time using a charm. I was so excited. So now it's time to add the top coat. So the top coat I'm going to be using is from Modelones. I really love their top coat. It's super thick, but it doesn't like run everywhere, which I really like. It just stays in place, and then it's also super shiny and glossy. So for this nail, I love seeing this acrylic, like the glitters in this acrylic come to life with this top coat. It was so satisfying to watch. But when I was adding the top coat to this nail, what I didn't really like think about, since this was my first time, I didn't know it was gonna do that. Since I started on my index and I had 3 other fingers to add top coat to, by the time I got finished with those, the top coat like seeped into all the holes and around the hoop. So once I cured that, it cured like in place and it wasn't dangly anymore. So once I finished adding the top coat, I did have to go back and remove that one, add another one so it would like shake when I move my hand. So that's just a mistake that I've learned with adding a dangly charm for the first time. Make sure to never get top coat around it because it will not be dangly anymore. So once I finish adding the top coat, I'm going to cure. I'm not going to show me replacing the nail charm, but I'm just going to go ahead and finish the top coat and then show you the finished nails. And as I always like to do, I like to wipe the sides, and this is how the nails are looking. And actually this is the part where I realized that I got top coat around it, because as you can see it's not moving, but I did go ahead and replace the nail, and this is how the nails are looking. I really like these, the shaping, the acrylic, like the design, the rhinestones, the dangly charm, everything, it just goes together so perfectly, and these are just absolutely adorable. Don't forget to shop Modelones and use my discount code if you're interested. Comment down below what you guys think of this nail set, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.